Hello again, this is John Wild, here to give you another look at vintage action figures. And today on My Favorite Toys, we're going to be looking at the Patrol Dewback from Kenner Toys, 1978-79. So, I got this toy when I was a child, probably in 1979, somewhere around there, the Patrol Dewback. One of my favorite Star Wars toys. I just love this toy. I love the scene with the stormtroopers in the desert searching for the droids. The Dewback really, in the original version of it, he was seen but not all that much. I think later on when they did the special editions for the Star Wars, I think they did a little bit more with the Patrol Dewback, but I was always kind of enamored with that whole desert scene and the droids walking across the wasteland of the desert. And I very specifically remember the bones of some sort of I don't know, a dinosaur or dragon or something like that being on the top of the hill, and thinking that it was the Loch Ness monster that, you know, must have fell out of the sky or something like that. That's what it always reminded me of. So, but going back to the Patrol Dewback, Patrol Dewback was was a really unique toy for the Star Wars line. Kind of an accessory vehicle type of thing, if you would call it a vehicle. I always was kind of here. I'll move the stormtroopers out of the way out. I was always kind of wondered. He just looks too nice to be a villainous type of character. Because he is carrying around stormtroopers. But I always thought, that's not really the face of a villain, but it almost looks like he's smiling. Maybe he knows something about where the droids are, and he's wandering them in the wrong way because the Patrol Dewback is force sensitive, and he knows where the droids are, but he's not going to take the Empire to him. He's going to walk them completely in the different direction, and that's why he's got that smile on his face. I'm totally coming up with this right now. I have no idea. But the detailing in the figure was really neat. The scales and I always thought it was weird. Like, why would the stormtroopers need to keep their legs warm? They almost look like there's like a wool on them or something like that. But he has the 2 saddlebags on it, and coming down into the back of the figure, kind of really kind of neat type thing. And the legs all articulated and moved, but to kind of keep moving and such. But the main feature would be here. I'm going to move the camera up a little bit so we can get a good look at this. Okay, so the main feature of the Patrol Dewback was you could take a figure. We're going to use this stormtrooper as our example. It's got this little spring trapdoor type of thing in it, so that you could kind of, you always want to squeeze their legs together when you do this for some reason. You squeeze their legs and bang, he goes in there. And my rein is a little bit worse for the wear, but he could hold on to the rein. And now we can zoom the camera out a little bit. Out, not in. Okay, so we can zoom out a little bit and get a good look at him riding on the Patrol Dewback. So there he is. Now, the big action feature. Everybody's been waiting for it, and so have I. So here it is. The big action feature was you move the tail, and the head moved left and right. So, and it was just a smooth motion. It almost looked lifelike, at least in my eyes. It always looked really lifelike and really neat. So. Is the Patrol Dewback from the original vintage Star Wars line. Just recently picked him up. Great addition to my Star Wars collection. I don't do a lot with ships and vehicles and stuff because the amount of time it takes to store them or amount of room it takes to store them and such. So I'm kind of blocking his face there. Yeah, so I don't really do a lot with the vehicles, but this one I had to make an exception because it really was one of my favorite toys when I was growing up. So that's what this video series or next few videos are going to be about. It's about my favorite toys and the Patrol Dewback from the vintage Star Wars line, Kenner. is one of my favorite toys. So hope you enjoyed this kind of different type of video for me. Please like, and if you want, if you think it's worthy, I should say, and subscribe to catch my latest uploads. Got some real neat stuff coming up for us to look at, and hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, boy, I'm not too sure what to say right now. Until next time, see you later.